Here's how I made $917 on Fiverr and how you can do it too, no matter who you are. I was a 14-year-old with no bank account, so I set up a PayPal. Now, I needed to find a way to make money online. But as you can imagine, I didn't really have any valuable skills yet, like most adults would, or so I thought. You see, I speak several languages, so I'd set up a Norwegian to English translation gig. I checked it every single day, but nobody wanted my service, so I abandoned Fiverr. But eventually I checked back in. I had a notification in my inbox. My heart was racing. I opened it and responded 1 month after she sent it. Yeah, but the fact that someone had reached out to me made me check my inbox every single day, and that's when it finally happened. I landed my first gig. He said he had some Norwegian audio clips that he wanted me to transcribe. $40 for every 1,000 audio clips. At the time, I was over the moon to have my first customer, but I very quickly discovered that it was no sunshine and rainbows. Here's the catch about Fiverr. People usually don't go to Fiverr because they have a huge budget and they want to make life easy for you. For the first 2 to 3 clients that I had, I was basically their little bitch boy. I worked my ass off for very little money, so I ended up just quitting Fiverr. I was done with it, until I made this video almost a year ago. I didn't actually get any customers whilst making the video, but a guy reached out to me afterwards. See, when I first made my gig, there was virtually no competition, me and 2 others. But when I got back at it again, I wasn't even on the first page. So how did I make my gig stand out? I niched down, translating Norwegian Shopify stores. Now, it's time for you to find your niche. What are you good at? Do you speak several languages? Play an instrument? Maybe you're very good at drawing signatures. It can be anything, but I know some of you guys still think you don't have something. Even if you spent your whole life on Netflix or TikTok, you can still find a way to turn that into a skill people are willing to pay for, or you can simply learn a new skill. If you're purely doing this for money, then stay away from things like logo design, because everybody and their grandmother is doing that. And despite what certain YouTubers say, making background removal gigs will not get you any customers because everybody knows you can do that shit for free. Now that you have your gig, let's make sure people actually see it and click on it. It's about the same as YouTube. Use contrasting colors, pick a title that works with the thumbnail, don't just repeat it, add your face because people like to talk to people, not text, etc. Here's the thing that people never bother to do that will skyrocket your gig. Make a video. Fiverr even says it themselves. Your gig will automatically rank higher, and if you make a very good video, you'll make some very good impressions on potential customers. I succeeded without it, but if your gig isn't on the first page, then it's very unlikely for anyone to see it. That's just the truth. So you have your thumbnail, your video, and your niche or title, basically everything that people click on. Let's talk about the things that people see when they click. I'm not going to go super in depth here because it quickly gets boring, but the general rule of thumb is to use all of the things available. Fill out the FAQ, use all the price packages, you get the point. When it comes to the gig description, just use ChatGPT and maybe make a few small adjustments. This next section is the most important part of the whole video. One thing almost every millionaire and billionaire agrees on is this: it's easy to make money, but it's not so easy to maintain the money. The same applies for customers. I'm going to tell you a story about the biggest fuck up I made on Fiverr so you can learn from it. And it's still pretty recent, the beginning of March, I think. The guy wanted his store translated, so I said, sure, let me have a look at it. I could see he had a very big budget, but I didn't want to lose him, so I said, I'm thinking $300 to $400. Is that a price you're comfortable with? He said that was way too low, send me an offer of $600 and you can get started. Wow, here's where things start to go very, very wrong. I'd sent him an offer with a 7-day delivery date. I knew he would have given me more time if I asked him, but I didn't. The store was about 2/3 done when I delivered it, so I was just trying to finish that last third. But because I had already delivered it and gotten the money, I got lazy. Weeks went by and I remembered the store. Someone else had translated it. Just imagine what that felt like. It was my own fault, of course, but I don't want this to happen to you guys. I'm sharing the truth because this channel is all about documenting my journey with transparency. If you're gonna succeed on Fiverr, you need to go above and beyond what the client expects, because then they come back. If I would have really tried with Fiverr, made sure that every customer that I ever had came back, I would have made thousands of dollars. Finally, let's talk about the elites of Fiverr and how you can get there. There are different seller levels, each with their own set of requirements and advantages. But there's one above all, one that literally less than 1% to apply get into. Fiverr Pro. That's where the big money lies, where businesses spend thousands of dollars. I know this video hasn't been super in-depth, but I hope it's been enough to get you started. If you want more like this, comment down below and have a great day.